What's good, VFM? This is Bigtone coming at you from Bigtone Productions, Beats and Feasts. You know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. Today we're gonna do something. We're gonna call this country style ribs tacos. So I'll explain more about the country style ribs portion of it as we get into the video. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. Let's get started with some country style rib taco. The supporting cast is as follows. Of course, we got our country style ribs. I'll explain a little bit about that here in just a second. But to go in this, we're doing this all in a power pressure cooker. So it's going to be a very quick, easy, fast meal. So I got my beef broth here. I'm going to use about a cup, maybe 2 cups of this. Some ground paprika, chipotle peppers, and adobo sauce. I got some cracked black pepper, my pink Himalayan sea salt, a little bit of cumin, and I have this seasoning salt, which is adobo seasoning salt. It has cumin in it, but I'm going to add a little bit more. Got some pineapple juice, my lye seasoning salt, and I have a half a cup of packed brown sugar. Now sometimes you can not add the brown sugar and add 2 of these pineapple juices. That's totally up to you. I want to use a little bit of each. And then I got an onion. If I didn't mention that, I'm going to use about half of that. So, speaking about the country style ribs. If you didn't know, country style ribs are really not ribs. They actually come from the shoulder portion of the hog. So, they just cut them in these strips and make them appear to be ribs. But that's what we're using today. So, essentially, it's almost like a pulled pork. But I like these a little bit better. For some reason, they come out so tender. But that's the reason why I'm using them today. So this is country style ribs, using them like a pulled pork. But anyway, let's get started putting this together, okay, guys? All right, so this is what makes this recipe so wonderful. I'm over here at the pressure cooker. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of vegetable oil in here, just to coat the bottom a little bit. And we're gonna go over here, and I got half of that onion I showed you cut up or diced up. It's half of it. Don't need the whole thing. You don't have to dice it up. You can just slice it up. It's gonna disintegrate anyway. All right. So we got my onions in there. You know what? There's an ingredient that I forgot to tell you about in my supporting cast, and that's garlic. To the onions, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons. Yes, I said it right. 2 tablespoons of garlic to that. Notice I haven't turned it on yet. I don't want my garlic to burn. But I got my country style ribs here. We're just going to place those in here just like this. That's why I love this dish, because you can just throw everything in there and kind of forget it. Alright, so we're going to go in. It doesn't matter what order you put this in. I'm putting in my half a cup of brown sugar. Put in my can of lemon juice. Lemon juice, wow. Pineapple juice. Put that in there. I'm going to put in a cup, maybe 2 cups of beef broth here. Yeah, it's about 2 cups. Next thing is my chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. You can add as little or a lot of these. I'm going to add the whole thing in there. And now we're going to go in with our spices. Going to go in with a little bit of cumin. About a teaspoon and a half of cumin. We're going to go in with some paprika. You can use smoke if you want. I don't have none. We're going to use about a teaspoon of paprika. My adobo seasoning. I'm going to use about a teaspoon and a half of that. And then we're going to throw in some seasoning salt. About a teaspoon of that. Then we're going to go in with our black pepper and pink Himalayan sea salt. Well, pink Himalayan sea salts first. Alright, we're just going to move that around just a little bit. Get that all down in there. All right, we're gonna come in with our black pepper. All right, that's all there is to it, guys. It's that simple. It's very simple. So, like I said, it's kind of like a put it in here and kind of forget it type of dish. Make sure everything is submerged in there. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is throw on the lid. And as always, we're gonna line it up and lock it down. So this is a very easy one. It's 45 minutes. We're gonna put this on for 45 minutes. It's gonna make it nice and tender. So we're gonna hit the meat chicken button, increment it up to high, and bring it down, or bring it up, I guess I should say. 45 minutes. And in about 10 seconds, 2 seconds, it's gonna start going around and around. There we go. And once it builds pressure, it'll start counting down from 45, and we'll have some country style ribs. It's been 45 minutes, and I've released the pressure, and I did a quick release. I didn't do a slow release. Typically when you're doing a protein like a meat, you want to do a slow release, but I went ahead and did a quick release today. But here's what you're left with. And I just want you to see something. Look at that, fall apart. So I'm going to take these out, take the meat out, and I'm going to shred these up or pull them apart so I can get some nice pulled pork. I guess you could call it country style ribs. So let me take these out, guys, and we'll meet you over on the counter, all right? Out of the pressure cooker, it's very hot. So I'm just going to take a fork and simply, that's all you need is a fork. Look at that. I'm going to separate the fat and the meat, and then we're going to be left with our tender pork. Look at this. Oh my God. Let me get started on this, guys. I'll come back, plate this up in a taco form. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I've already pulled the pork, as you can see it. I put a little bit of broth in it to keep it nice and moist, but I got my avocado pico de gallo. If you want to see how to make that, I'll add a link up above so you can click on that and see how to make that. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to assemble a couple of these for us. So we're going to grab our pork. Throw some in the taco, just like that. Maybe just a little bit more. There we go. Then I'm going to go in with my cheese. A little bit of queso on top. Then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of my avocado pico de gallo. Just like that. Woo-hoo! I'm going to go in with just a little bit of salsa. Just a little bit on this one. I think I want some. And we're going to hit it with some sour cream. Sorry guys, I didn't get the Mexican crema, but we got our sour cream here. You make these how you like them. I'm making them the way I want them. I also got some cilantro and some green onions here. Throw a couple green onions on there. A little bit of cilantro. Look at that. Oh my God, that's gonna be good. Let me do the other two, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get that bite. Country style ribs, tacos, guys. I can't wait to get a bite. That meat is so tender, but I'm gonna get a bite. Get my first one up here. Ooh, I might have packed it too much. Excuse me. Oh my God. That pork is so tender. That pressure cook. Ooh, Lord. Be on the lookout for my giveaway for my Still Made USA grill. As soon as I reach 5,000 subscribers, we'll be giving that away. Still Made USA and Bigtone have teamed up to give one away. As soon as I reach 5,000 subscribers. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. And hey, this is Bigtone signing off. Peace.